morning, good afternoon and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related, and consciousness is our canvas. Walking into the tree there, guys. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. And you already know the score by now. I'm out and about with my two favourite compadres in the whole wide world, Paddy and Willow. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's absolutely fantastic to have you all back out again. And you already know I'm down by my local canal, and I just bumped into I just got some really good footage then of the great blue heron, which I always tend to bump into on the canal, guys. Yeah, the great blue heron, and they're a very good, apparently they're a big representation of patience and wisdom and, you know, a lot of different things, but very symbolic in Chinese culture as well as are the herons, because obviously when they are hunting, they're so patient, you know, and we can reflect a lot of that into our life, can't we, guys? You know, sometimes you get a bit impatient. Oh, my nose is a bit itchy. You know, but everything in your life is for your life, you know, and God ordained power, whatever you want to call it, everything will come to your life when you start to vibrate on the highest utmost frequency, you know, and just let it be known that wherever you are in life, you know, it doesn't matter, because everything is for your life, you know, so never forget that, guys. But yeah, and also I wanted to give a shout out. I do apologise because I was supposed to do this a couple of videos ago, but this is a shout out to my daughter Emily, her friend Natasha, and all of the Archbishop crew. This is a big shout out to you from Danny Detours, saying good luck on your exams. I know you're about halfway through at the moment, aren't you? But shout out to you lot, girls. Thanks so much for the love and support, you know, spreading the word of my channel. And yeah, good luck with your exams. I'm sure you're all gonna smash them. So absolutely fantastic, yeah, great stuff. But yeah, like I say, right and about, a couple of boats up there. We've got one there, it's called Gravel's Travels. Gravel's Travel, that's what we're doing. We're travelling on we're doing a bit of travelling on the old gravelling today, aren't we? Look, we do the old crunchy crunch, but yeah, so. But yeah, like I always say, you know, it's life starts. I mean, everything starts from how you know, what you decide or what you say that you are and what you are, which is Christ consciousness, ultimate infinite awareness, love, unconditional love, courage, everything is designed in this life to make us vibrate on a low frequency. And as soon as we start to recognise these things, guys, and become aware of it, then we can start straying away and coming back to source of where we come from and who we are, which is a connection of the ether up to the utmost divine, you know. So just always remember that. I think I'm going to let the dogs off here now. Come on, we'll let you off. Come on, we'll go this way. Hey, this way, come on. Get yourself down, go on, Padster. Go on, good boy. Yeah, so, oh, bloody hell. Nearly went arse over tit then. That would have made some good footage, wouldn't it? But, yeah. It's a little bit overcast today, but we're not complaining. It's like we always say, every day is a good day. But yeah, it's very quiet though. I think what a lot of people do, they chill out, don't they, on the bank holiday. This is why I like coming out when it's like this, because it's nice and quiet. You know what I mean? But yeah, nice and quiet. We'll get some nice footage. This is the old duck pond there. I was looking the other day. I couldn't believe how many swans there were in this actual pond, but I think a lot of them have been chased off now. And that's another thing I've been noticing as well, guys, is a lot of the swans have keep flying overhead on my, because obviously I don't live too far away from the, hello, come on, yeah, little border terrier there, guys. But yeah, I've noticed that yeah, he keeps flying overhead, and is the universe trying to tell me something? I think it is. You know, saying keep going, Danny, you stay on your path. you know, because everything in your life will fall into place. And it's all on God's timing as well, isn't it, guys? You know, when you think about it. You know, we spend so much time. The minute you realise these things and just surrender, you know, just surrender everything and put all your faith into God. Because we are fragmentations of God, aren't we? You know, show that love, show that gratitude, you know. Get in your community and help and support one another. In whatever shape or form that may be. You know. Come on. Come on. Yeah. So, I think they're going to go down here for a drink now, guys. They normally go down here for a drink. Come on, Willow, go get a drink. Go get a drink. Or maybe she won't, I don't know. Go on. Go get a drink. Go get a drink. She knows that, look. She's a clever girl, aren't you? Clever girl. Go have a drink. She panics though, right? She goes in and she thinks I'm going to walk off. So she goes in, has a little bit of a drink and then comes back up. Honestly, right, I've never known such a... Obviously, you know, all dogs are loyal, but I've never known a dog as loyal that stays by your side as much as Paddy. Oh, we've got a pigeon here up railing. Oh, look at that. Not really bothered, were it? But yeah, there's a lot of animals about today that are getting very, very close. Maybe that's another sign, who knows, eh? But yeah, I lost track of what I was saying then. Yeah, she's a very loyal dog. She's a very, very, very loyal dog, is Willow. Because I've never once had to like work on a recall or anything like that. Literally, I've just always, you know, because she's a working cocker. Well, we don't work her, but she comes from a working line. You know, she's got it naturally bred in her. She's a gun dog, you know what I mean? So she's bred to be by the master's side at all times. I think we're going to sit under this tree for a bit now, guys. Look at this tree here. The old thinking tree. Oh, we've got the thinking step and this is the thinking tree. But yeah, we'll let these two have a little bit of a run round here. But I'll tell you what, it's an absolutely fantastic day today. You know, yeah, it's a little bit overcast, we've had a little bit of rain, but it don't matter because, you know, you decide what you want your day to be, guys. You know, if you get up and you start with a positive attitude, you know, and I understand not every day going to feel great, but you've got a choice. You can dictate what's going to happen or how you can feel. Because, like, I was doing a little bit of research. There's actually a book that I want to actually buy. There's 2 volumes. They're about £45 each, but basically I'll have to... I can't remember the name of it now. I don't know if it's like the Book of Wisdom or something like that. And this lad he's actually on Instagram and I follow him. And I tell you something, like, he's so smart, and basically saying that, like, religion and stuff like that is a scam, because I actually do agree with that, because, you know, listen, if you're religious, you follow religion, that's up to you, but I believe that religions and races, like, everything in the media is put to divide us, because guess what, we all come from source. We all come from, I'm just going to put this out a bit further. We all come from source, guys, you know what I mean? We all come from the divine. And I know I've mentioned this a few times before, right, but at the end of the day, you know, we literally come from source. And that's quite a good shot, actually, isn't it? Yeah. It's a nice tree, this. You get good coverage under it, so if it's ever raining or anything like that, you know, you do get good coverage under it. But yeah, back to what I was saying is, you know, you've got to look at it like this and think to yourself, but, you know, like, a lot of these institutions, religions or whatever, they was put in place, and a lot of it they lied about as well, guys, because at the end of and this is not me saying I don't believe in God, of course, yeah, I do believe in God, but sometimes when people think of God, they think of, like, this man in the sky with a white beard and, you know, Jesus and Allah and all these different, and it's like, listen, you know, God is God. It's the divine. It's the uppermost astral realm. 7 firmaments and 7 layers of heaven towards in the divine, which all go on different astral planes. But yeah, it's just something for you to think about there, guys, because you think about it, right, everything at the moment is designed to divide us and to make us feel against each other, and how these systems operate is on fear and violence. And because think about it for a minute, guys, right? Yeah, that doesn't have to be your reality. Just because they're talking about this in the media, whether it be on X or wherever, Sky News, I don't care where you're getting your media from, it's all controlled by the same people. Yeah, it's all controlled by the same people who are pushing out the same agenda, and it's all to make us vibrate on a low frequency. Same with the aluminium that's getting sprayed in the skies, because that blocks your pineal gland, which then it doesn't enable you to connect to the ether, which makes you vibrate on what? A low frequency. Everything, you know, like pornography makes you vibrate on a low frequency, because, you know, it works on your left-hand side part of your brain, whether that be like food or lust or greed, anything. All these, like, it's kind of like, yeah, because there's two parts to your brain. There's your left-hand side and your right-hand side, and you know, your right-hand side is more which is connected to the divine and your imagination and, like, you know, everything that should be. And obviously we need our left-hand side of our brain because that keeps us alive. It's kind of like our animalistic part of our brain. But yeah, it's just something for you to think about there, guys. Crows are out. Got the doggies. What's Willow doing? Willow, come here. Come here. What's this? What's this? Ooh, what have I got? What's this? Right, sit down now. Sit down. Alright. And Willow, are you coming here, girl? What a good girl. Yeah, but like I always say, thank you so much for the love and support, you know. 112 subscribers. So that is absolutely fantastic, that. I'm really happy with slow, steady progress. The tortoise always wins the race, guys, you know what I mean? As I've said once before, but yeah, thank you so much for the love and support. Don't forget to give me a follow, like, on my socials. They're all linked down below in the description. But from me, Danny D Tours, Paddy and Willow, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. Love you loads. Peace.